Alert you head out for the UD Arena for tonight's NCAA tournament games. All next on 2 News.
When suddenly it turned violent. Check, 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 check. She says Timothy left their home and took her son with him. Police put out an
You'll never find the one God intended for you.
But that person is out there, and ChristianMingle.com can help you find her.
Joining is easy and free at ChristianMingle.com.
This Easter, share the love with Jelly Belly Kids Mix Jelly Beans. 20 true-to-life flavors kids like best, all in one fun bag. Get real. Get Jelly Belly.
I want to thank all of our guests today for coming to share their remarkable stories. We wish Brooke and Ashlyn and, of course, their families all the best. Now, as I mentioned before the break, Dr. Alexander has agreed to answer some of your questions about his experience in the afterlife. If you have a question for him, you can leave it on our show's Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Katie Show, and the answers will appear on katiecouric.com. And everyone, by the way, is going home today with a copy of his best-selling book, Proof of Heaven. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
From WDTN and broadcasting in high definition, this is 2 News at 5.
A homeowner watches her hard work go up in flames just months after buying the house.
And as we look live at UD Arena, more big tournament games today, including Ohio State and Indiana. So how's traffic looking? We'll get an update straight ahead.
But first tonight at 5, an Amber Alert lands a Huber Heights man in jail. Good evening, I'm Mark Allen.
And good evening, I'm Katie Houston. We've been following this story for you since 4:30 this morning on 2 News Today. And right now, Timothy Conister is facing domestic violence charges. The 32-year-old is accused of beating his wife and abducting her 10-year-old son. Alexa Ashwell spoke with the woman. She's live with our top story at 5. Alexa?
Tina Conister tells me she and her husband were arguing about an incorrect food order when suddenly it turned violent. She says Timothy left their home and took her son with him. Police put out an Amber Alert, but it wasn't until hours later the boy was found unharmed.
He started beating me, and then he conned my son into making up lies, and then he kidnapped my kid. It's not his kid.
A call from a distraught mother after police say her husband assaulted her, then abducted her 10-year-old son from their Huber Heights home just before 1 this morning.
It was just anxious anticipation, worry that he was going to wreck the car or something.
For 4 grueling hours, Tina wondered where her son was and if he was all right. Then, around 5 a.m., a sigh of relief. Police found Timothy Conister and Tina's son at a relative's home in Fairborn. Timothy was arrested.
I was relieved that I had got him back. He's fine.
I spoke with Tina just hours after she had been reunited with her son. With visible injuries to her face, she says her husband became violent after an argument over food.
And then he just started beating me, and he broke the phone, he broke my glasses.
Timothy took off with Tina's son in her white SUV. I asked if she thought he would have harmed his stepson. According to police, the two had a very close relationship. She tells me her husband is capable of anything.
So this is not the first time your husband's lashed out?
No. No.
Tina has this message for those who might find themselves in a similar situation.
Try to get out. It's hard.
Now, I checked, and Timothy Conister does have a criminal history. Most recently, in December of last year, he was charged with domestic violence. Tina tells me that incident involved her as well. Right now, he is in the Montgomery County Jail. Reporting live.